Hello, class. Okay, so let's start at, we're looking at Andenken, measure 39 on beat 2 and, so the middle of the measure is where we're going to start. But first I just want to review some rhythms. So in 3/4, we know that there are 3 beats per measure and the quarter note gets the beat. So that's this one. Can we just speak that one on count speaking, please? So 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
So great. So if that's the quarter note and these are the eighth notes, those will be 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3. And so can I hear this one? 2, 3.
1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3
And instead of saying 3 when we count sing, why don't we say T just because it's a little shorter and easier to say. So let's try that. 2 T.
1 and 2 and T and 1 and 2 and T.
So just to clarify, we're only taking out 3 and putting in T. We're not taking out all of them and putting in T, but we're just going to say 1 and 2 and T. And so let's hear that one more time. Thank you for that clarification. This one more time. 2 T.
1 and 2 and T and 1 and 2 and T and 1, 2, T, 1, 2, T, 1 and 2 and T and 1 and 2 and T and 1, 2 and T and 1, 2 and T and 1 and 2 and T and 1 and 2 and T and 1, 2 and T and 1.
So let's look at this one. So we know we have 3 beats in the measure. We have 2 eighth notes, which equals 1 beat. So 2 eighth notes, which equals 1 beat. Another eighth note, which equals half of another beat. So we have 1.5 beats. So how many beats does this one get?
What?
We have, yes, math and music class is great. So how many beats does the quarter note get?
1.
1. How many beats does the eighth note get?
Half.
Half. So let's count. So we have a quarter note, an eighth note, and 2 other eighth notes. So that's 1 beat, 2 beats. Yes.
So I think that there are eighth notes inside of that one, but I'm a little confused about how many there are.
Sure, yeah. So this dot adds an eighth note. So our dotted quarter note equals 3 eighth notes.
Okay.
So why don't we try tapping the eighth note? So let's start chanting this one. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and T and 1. Everyone chanting.
And T and 1 and 2 and T and 1 and 2 and T, 1 and 2 and T, 1 and 2 and T, 1 and T and 1 and 2 and T and 1, 2 and T and.
Great. So how many? Let's do that one more time and see how many taps fit in this dotted quarter note. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
1 and T and 1 and T and.
How many taps did we get in the dotted quarter note?
I think there was 3.
3. Great job, Will. We were tapping the eighth note, so 3 eighth note equals dotted quarter note. So now let's look at the music in measure 39. Right on O, we are going to chant our rhythm on our own parts. So everyone, we're still in 3. We'll take it a little bit slower than that, since we started reading. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 2. Everyone chanting your own part. What beat do we come in on? If we have
Where are we?
And
39.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. So page 8, measure 39. If we have,
and T and.
yeah, perfect. Great job, Laura. So we come in on the and of 2. So I'll give you 1, 2, and you come in on and.
Okay.
1, 2.
And T and 1 and T and 1, 2 T and 1, 2 and T and 1, 2 and T and 1, 2 T and 1, T and 1 and 2 and 1, 2 T.
Great job. That was great reading. Yes, Will.
We didn't have this note on the board.
Which one?
Page 9, measure 45.
Page 9, measure 45. The bass part you're talking about?
Yeah.
So you see, I understand, yes. So you see in that one, we have a note that looks like that.
Yeah, doesn't have
Yeah.
anything in it.
Can anyone help Will? Does anyone know what this note is? We've seen it before. Does anyone know what it's called?
So half.
A half note. Laura, do you know how many quarter notes equal a half note?
However many fit in the measure.
Okay.
Except one.
So if this, we know the quarter note equals 1 beat. Everyone? Yeah? We know that?
Yep.
And in 3/4, we have 3 beats in the measure. So if this is 1 beat, how many beats do we have left?
2.
2.
2.
Okay.
So the half note equals 2 beats. So you'll 1 T. Does that make sense, Will?
So it's like 2 quarter notes?
It's 2 quarter notes. Yep.
Oh, okay.
So let's try chanting again from 39. I want to make sure we're all listening to each other because since this piece is homorhythmic, meaning we mostly are singing the same rhythm at the same time, we have to make sure that all of our rhythms are exactly together. So this time chanting our own parts but listening to other parts to make sure we're all staying right together. So from measure 39, on your own part, chanting again. 1, 2.
And T
And 1, 2 and T and 1, 2 T and 1, 2 and T and 1, 2 and T and 1, 2 T and 1, T and 1 and T and 1, 2 T.
Great job. So we're going to start with in measure 43, so the top of page 9, in the second measure at the top of that page, so measure 43, right in the middle of that measure, right where the piano dynamic is, we're going to start right there. And let's review. So in this section, we are going to be reading it in F sharp, even though the key signature says D. So this is our F sharp major scale. Can I hear Do? Everyone sing Do with our hand signs Do.
Re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do.
Great job. So that's our major scale. If we're looking at minor, can someone tell me looking at minor, can someone tell me a solfege syllable that's different from major to minor? Laura?
The T.
Yep, so we have T up here, and down here we have Te. So that's one that's different. Can anyone see any other differences? Drew?
and La.
So this is La. Minor, it's Lay. Does anyone see any more? There's one more. Will?
Me and me.
Yep, me, and it's spelled like me, but pronounced Ray.
It's not all about you, Will.
So this is our minor scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Can we sing just what I sang to us? So do. Let's sing what I just sang to us. Do.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do.
Sing do, re, mi, re, do.
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 So hear how May is closer to Ray than me is. So do, re, the whole scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Let's try singing that in an octave that's comfortable for you. Starting on do.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
That sounded really good. So now looking at our music, when we see an A without a sharp next to it, it's may. If we see an A with a sharp next to it, it's me. And same with la and ti and lay and te. So let's take 15 seconds and look at your music just from 43 to the end of that page. And circle me's, may's, la's, lays, and t's, and tays, and write in your solfege. So I'll give you 15 seconds, super quick. Five, four, three.
This whole thing, this one isn't on there. It's like higher than that one goes,
Oh,
so I
yeah.
don't know what it is.
Yes. So, as we know, they continue higher than this scale. So if this is F sharp, the same as that F sharp, so G sharp and A. So that line up there is A as well.
Okay.
And then above that is B and C. The scale just continues, even though I don't have it up there. Okay, so let's sight read. I know that we can do it. We're gonna try from 43, right where the piano is, so on the and of 2 is where we come in. And we'll just try all parts all together and see what we can do. So here's basses. Here's our starting note. You start on which solfege, Will?
Sorry, where are we?
In measure 43, the top of page 9, right where the piano dynamic is. So right in the middle on beat 2 and. On the E.
I'm on, the piano.
Mm-hmm.
Te.
Mm-hmm. And then tenors. Which solfege syllable do you start on? If you start on an A sharp.
Is that do? Do, ti, do.
Do. This is your note that you start on. Mm-hmm. So Kyle and Drew singing on me. Sopranos. Great. And altos also on Thursday. Yeah? Alright, so right from there, I'll count you 1, 2, and you come in on and. 1 and 2. Great job. I heard, great job. Let's just hear the sopranos and tenors there from that same spot. So soprano, tenor, 1 and 2. Great job. We're gonna stop right there at the bottom of that page. Could I just hear the tenors there, actually? Let's just hear the tenors right from there. 1 and 2. Okay. Let's try everyone chanting the tenor part from there, just so that we're all in rhythm, right from the and of 2. Measure 43, the top of that page. Everyone chanting the tenor part. 1 and 2.
And T and 1, 2,
And
T and
Okay, great job.
T.
So we just want to make sure that when we have those eighth notes, we're not moving them too quickly. So everyone sing the tenor part. Starting on mi. So here's do, mi, on solfege. 1, 2.
Mi, fa, fa, sol, sol, le, sol, do, te, le, fa, me, so, fa, me.
Great job. I'm hearing a little bit of scooping up to our notes. We're coming from the bottom and going up. We want to make sure that we're hitting the notes right where they are so that we're all singing all together. Can I hear just the tenors there one more time? 1 and 2.
Mi, fa, fa, sol, sol, le, sol, do, te, le, fa, me, so, fa, me.
Great job, tenors. Those notes were right. Drew, can I hear? Let's sing. I'm still hearing some scooping.
What do you mean scooping? Like,
So, if I'm singing this note, do, I'm hearing do coming from underneath the note.
oh.
Can I hear the tenors and the basses there, actually? Let's add the basses from measure 42 on the end of, 43 on the end of 2. So right at the piano. So basses, tenors. Making sure that we're hitting the notes right where they are. 1, 2.
Mi, fa, fa, sol, sol, le, sol, do, te, le, fa, me, so, fa, me.
That sounded a lot better. Can I get the sopranos and altos together there? And then we'll try putting it all together one more time. So, from 43, right where we've been singing. Here, you're both on the same note. 1, 2.
Do, 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 ti, ti, do, do, le, so, so, so.
Great job, Sarah, with those repeated notes.
Thanks.
Sarah and Will, that both have those repeated notes through there. Let's make sure that we're putting some breath energy through them. So when you get to those notes at the bottom of the page where you're just singing so, both of you, let's point our fingers and make sure that it's not falling too flat. So let's everyone, from 43, right where we've been singing from, I want to hear everyone all together one last time. 1, 2. Great job.
Nice place to
Woo!